Good morning, everybody. Yep, Mrs. Holly here. What are we doing today? Oh, I know what we're doing. We're looking at economic systems today. You're going to be able to define and describe 4 different kinds of economic systems. And by the time we're done, you're going to be able to answer the 3 basic economic questions that all governments have to answer in order to have a strong economy in their country. Okay, so that's what we are doing today. All right, I've got a question for you. You can't type on this. Do you know what kind of economic system we have in the United States? Think about it. Oh, I hope you know. That'd be awesome. All right. Hopefully, you know the answer. We'll get to that. All right. You should have page 10 in your workbook open. So you should have your screen split. You should have this presentation on one side and your workbook on the other so you can type in these notes. Now, you're going to have a bit to type. So what I would suggest after I put up each type of government, just hit stop and finish typing your definition in. This way you don't have to rush. You don't have to be a huge, fantastic typer. Okay, so turn the video off after each. So, just pause it or whatever so that you'll have time to type everything. All right, let's go. Our first type of economic system is called a traditional economy. Traditional. What does that mean? Traditional. Well, I know traditions are things that you do as a group or even a family or even as a country. For example, what's a tradition in the United States? Standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. That's a tradition. Okay, so a traditional economy is one in which people produce goods and services the way they have always done it, based on their customs, could be based on their beliefs. Usually, civilizations that have a traditional economy are rural, so they live in the countryside, and usually they practice subsistence farming. Subsistence farming is where you only grow what you need to survive. So look at this man here. That's a handmade tool, a handmade plow. And he's got this guy here pulling his plow. This is the way that they have probably always farmed and continue to do that. Usually poorer countries tend to have more traditional economies only because they don't have the money to upgrade. And because they've done it this way so long, they see no reason to change. It works for them. So that is a traditional economy. Okay, the next one is a command or communist economy. You could type right where it says command system, maybe underneath it, add a text box and put communist economy. That's usually what we mean when we talk about a command economy. Okay. In a command economy, the economic decisions are controlled by the government. They control all aspects of the economy. These are the 3 questions that all governments have to answer when they want to make sure that they have a strong economy. Somebody has to decide what gets produced. Somebody has to decide how the goods are going to be produced. And someone has to decide who's going to get the goods. In a command economy, these 3 economic questions are determined by the government. And again, I've given you North Korea. They have a command or communist economy, completely controlled. That means you can't open your own private business. in that country. It's not allowed. Sorry. You'll have to go somewhere else. Okay. You feel free to stop the video right now if you need to type this definition. Okay, we're going to move on. Our next type of government is called a free market or capitalist economy. I have market system or market economy in your workbook. So free market or capitalist economy. In a free market economy, everything is controlled by the individuals. If you want to own your own business that makes cute little costumes for your kitty cats so they will be dressed appropriately whenever you bring them outside, you decide those basic economic questions. And your economic decisions, like how much to make, what you're going to charge, that's based on supply and demand. How much do you make is based on how many people want your product. So if there's high demand, that means you can charge more for your products. Think of all the money I'll make. Oh, making cute tuxedos for little kitty cats. You can bring them to the party. Ball gowns. All kinds of costumes. How sweet. I'd be rich. Okay, so the United States has a free market or a capitalist economy. Hopefully that's what you guessed at the beginning of the class. All right. Again, feel free to stop the video if you need to. We are going to look at the last kind, which is a mixed economy. And honestly, a mixed economy is exactly what it sounds like. In a mixed economy, there are different elements of different economic systems. So you might have elements of a free market economy and a command economy. The UK, so Great Britain, and France have a mixed economy. Okay. Make sure you write down those examples too. You type them in there. Oh my goodness, look what I see. I see a play button. I do. That means we're gonna review. Let's watch. Let's watch a movie. No, we don't want to watch that again. All right. All right. Now we've got an activity to do on slide 11 or page 11 in your workbook. Okay. So go on to page 11, please. For those of you at home, what I'd like you to do, after I put up the question, I'd like you to stop the video and then write down an answer and then restart the video, and we'll look at some examples of correct answers. Well, you know what I mean. Mine will probably be different than yours, which does not make yours wrong. So if yours kind of the same as mine, you just leave it. You did a good job. All right, are we ready? Let's get this party started. Okay, so what I want you to do is come up with a business that you would like to create. So think about what kind of goods and services, goods or services, you will provide. All right, so stop the video, come up with your own idea, and then restart the video and we'll talk. Okay, so go ahead and stop. All right, welcome back. I hope you stopped the video. Don't cheat. Okay, so you were supposed to come up with a business you would like to create. Well, I came up with a business. Oh, it's my other idea. I kind of combined it. I said I would like to have a factory that makes rain booties, coats, hats, and umbrellas for kitty cats so that they can go outside when it's rainy. Because, cats don't really like water. Okay? They don't like to get wet, but they would like to go outside and chase birdies and things. All right? Number 2. What human, natural, and capital resources will you need? So what kind of money will you need? What human, natural resources, like workers? Okay, so what will you need to start this business and get it going? So stop the video and answer the question and then hit start again or hit play. All right, go ahead, do that. Welcome back, my darlings. So you were supposed to explain for your business what kind of resources you'll need, because this is what you have to decide if you want to have a business. So I'm thinking of my store for my kitties, and I'm going to need people to work the machines. So I'm going to need money to pay the workers and pay for the building and pay for my supplies, because I'm going to need fabric to make all of these products and, other metals for the little hats for the umbrellas. So I will need those kind of resources. So I'm going to need money and people and, material. Okay. Number 3 says, in a command economy, so a communist economy, who would make the decisions regarding those resources? So those resources that you type that you're going to need for your business, in a command economy, who would make those decisions? And how would that impact the use of those resources? So stop the video and think about what a command economy is and who is going to make those decisions and how would it affect or impact the use of the people and the resources. Okay, so stop the video, answer the question, and then come back to me, please. All right, let's see. Here's what I put to answer this question. All right, in a command economy, I wouldn't be allowed to have my own business. So I will have no store that makes cute little rain booties and jackets and hats and umbrellas for kitty cats so they can go outside in the rain. The government would decide if that kind of if those kind of products should be produced. The government would decide. I did it again. My H key sticks. So it's the government that gets to decide what's being produced, how much is going to be produced, how much it will cost, and who's going to get the resources, who's going to use them. So that's in a command economy. Put an H in the. But you shouldn't be copying my answer anyway. You should have your own. All right, question 4. Okay, in a free market or capitalist economy, who would get to make those decisions regarding the resources? Look, my H, it's the H key again. How would it impact their use? Okay, explain. How would it impact their use? So stop the video. Think back to what a free market or capitalist economy is, and think who gets to make those decisions. So stop the video, answer the question, make sure there's an H. How? All right, my friends, welcome back. What did I think? Well, I thought in a free market or capitalist economy, I, as the owner, get to make the decisions about the resources. And I use those resources however I want in order to maximize my profit, in order to make more money. So I decide who I'm going to hire, how many people I'm going to hire, and what I'm going to pay them. I decide where I get my material from, what I'm going to pay for that material. If one company is too expensive, I'm not going to get material from them. I'll go somewhere else and buy that material. Okay, and then who's going to make the decision on who gets the product? I make that decision based on how I want to sell it. If I want to go online, anybody can, buy from me. If I want to open a store, then it's probably limited to the people in that area. Although my store would be so successful, everyone from all over the world would want to come there to get rain clothes for their kitty cats so they can go outside in the rain. So I think I would do okay. All right. Our next question. In a mixed economy, who would make the decisions regarding the resources? How, my H is missing again, silly computer, how it impacts their use, and explain. So you're going to stop the video and you are going to answer question number 5. Press start when you're ready. All right, my friends, I'm ready. Are you ready? I hope you're ready. So here's how I answered in a mixed economy. It's really pretty much the same as what we have in the United States. We have a mixed economy. I said the government might have rules about what resources I can use or not use, and they might have rules regarding how many hours my employees can work, and the least amount of money I can pay them. But pretty much I get to control the rest. Look, another missing H. I'm so ashamed. So sorry. So in a mixed economy, there might be some government limitations, but I get to make most of the major decisions. All right. Oh my goodness, we learned all about economic systems today. It was fun. I hope you had a good time. I did. Okay, I will talk to you again soon. Bye.